Oh, and you guys do have to be able to see the screen. That's right. That's why we were in Discord before. I just remembered. So
Oh.
you can
Well, we
either.
didn't use it the last few times. Are you planning on using it this time?
Yes. In fact, I made maps for it.
Okay.
So
All
yes,
right, let's
it's.
switch over then.
I did spend the day making an actual map with all the fancy line of sight stuff. I was just getting turned around, and I was realizing that without the map, it's one more thing I have to hold in my head as the DM. So, also, let me know if I'm too loud or
True.
anything. My mic setup
All
is
right, you want
different
us
now.
to
So.
just join the live stream channel?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and just join live
You were
stream.
just the right volume of annoying. You're great.
The
You can
Xbox
pull
party.
me up to the channel.
Yeah, I can do that. I thought I made this revealed to you. Oh, that's right. I had trouble finding your name when I went to add you.
Because there's no real letters in her name.
Yeah, I need to go find a place where I can copy it so I can paste it.
It's all very cryptic looking letters.
No way. Okay, this is proof that my electronics are listening to me.
There we go.
This is proof. So, Allo, what did I say a little bit ago? I need to get Disney Plus so that I can watch Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got an email 1 minute ago. Binge the book of Boba Fett. It's from Disney Plus.
Nice. I feel like I see
Bro, if
Disney
that's not
Plus ads
proof that
all
I'm
over
not...
the place, though, and I already have Disney
This
Plus.
isn't an ad. This is a direct email from Disney
I don't know.
Plus
I'm
that
pretty
just
convinced,
arrived.
Allo. I mean, it's so rare to see an ad for a Disney Plus show that I think that that's
Especially the
definitely
most
proof.
popular one.
I'm gonna hit him with a hammer. I swear to God, I'm gonna find the biggest one I can find, and I'm gonna hit him with it.
Okay. Since there's a little time on the timer, am I good to go run and grab my hot chocolate now? Because I think the water's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. Where's my OBS virtual? There we go. All right. Can you guys see that in Discord?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome possum.
Whoops. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna hit Shed with a hammer. That's right. No. And I'm trying to say that I didn't see an ad. It's literally a direct email sent to me telling me to re-sign up for Disney Plus and watch Boba Fett.
Yeah, they do that. It's a big corporation.
It's an active show going on.
Yeah,
with
they
new
do that.
episodes.
It's a big corporation.
It's an active show going on.
Yeah,
with
they
new
do that.
Whoa,
It's
what's
a big
happening?
corporation.
It's an active show going on.
Yeah,
with
they
new
do that.
Whoa,
It's
what's
a big
happening?
corporation.
An active show going on.
Yeah,
with
they
new
do that.
Whoa, why
It's
am
a
I
big
hearing
corporation.
ours? An active show going on.
Yeah, they do that.
Whoa, why
It's
am
a
I
big corporation.
hearing?
Party with them.
I have no idea what was happening there.
It was still an Xbox party.
I left the Xbox party though. That's what's weird.
That is weird.
Very strange. Very strange.
What is strange?
Azula was like looping our audio back to us, but I wasn't even in the Xbox party, so I don't know how it was happening.
I don't know. He has a gift.
Who just came back? Was that there? Was it you? Or
I don't
Azula?
think so.
Rainbow.
I had to leave because my earbuds just cut out.
Oh.
So I had to restart them.
There's Dalsy of Rivia.
Was his pot in here?
No.
Are we good now?
Yes. I don't hear.
I think somehow, I think I have something messed up in voice meter again because I think somehow it was transferring my Google Chrome sounds because your stream is up. It's transferring my Google Chrome sounds to Discord.
It's because your Google Chrome sounds are coming out of that Spotify line, the virtual input. And if you look at it, I bet you'll see B1.
Yes, B1 is lit up in the Spotify column.
Yep, that's why.
Just unclick it. Okay, done.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how all these things are getting clicked. I'm not touching voice meter ever. I leave it closed like 24% of the time. I meant to say 24/7.
24% of the time.
24% of the time.
There's
Oh, that was amazing.
first problem.
It's a first TikTok of the night for sure.
I'm not even gonna mock you. It's not worth it.
I'm
just gonna clip it if I mock you.
24% of the time. Well, there's your problem.
Alright, so our characters are all level 3 now, just to make sure, correct?
I believe
We've
so,
leveled up
yes.
twice. Okay.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh no! I need to go over Twitch and unfollow this person.
So I figured out a neat trick, pro tip, if anyone ever needs to use it. If somebody starts following you on a social media, most social media, Twitch even, or Twitter, or most places, but you don't want them to follow you, but you also don't want to block them, you can just block them and unblock them, and it usually forces an unfollow. It was perfect.
Oh, that's what I do on Xbox.
Well, like, I'll have coworkers sometimes find my stuff, and I don't want them to, like, eventually realize, or, like, go looking for me or whatever and find out they're blocked, because that will create a drama.
Yeah.
But I also don't want them subscribing to my shit and getting notifications for when I go live and stuff. So I just quietly block them, unblock them, and then they forget about it.
Well, good to know.
I bet you they go, I got unfollowed by Shep. I bet you he's doing some weird shit on the internet. He just doesn't want me to see.
But most people, when they see that they're not following you, aren't going to suspect that you somehow forced them to unfollow. Like, they wouldn't think of that. They're just going to be like, oh, weird. Either a bug or they accidentally unfollowed themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Let's tune this to the live scene.
You're watching Chefcast Unfrickin' Believable.
I integrated stinger transitions into OBS, and they are amazing. So when I go from starting soon to live, it automatically plays that.
That's beautiful. I love it.
And then same thing with the ended one. It plays the outro one, which is cool. All right. So you guys should be able to see my screen now, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm going to leave OBS up here, so I'm actually going to close this chat. What's going on?
Everyone said yes, and Harley went, huh?
Oh, typical. Okay, so to recap, well, I guess let's do intros first. So I'm Chev. For those who don't know, anybody who's here, I've DM'd for a long time, but I took like a year off. So now I'm back, and I'm DMing a new game with friends. We were just going to play this as fun for friends, but we decided to stream it. So here we are. This is the Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons campaign. It's a starter campaign for new characters. It's kind of a good way to introduce friends to the game if you want to play it. I like Rick and Morty. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of kind of the life it took on in the meme-averse, but I do think the show is funny. But yeah, so with us today we have Delusional. Hello, Delusional.
Hello, everyone.
And she is playing Magnus Bane. And I think so. Your daughter, what does she go by on here? Flame. She's not with us this week. So we will be missing Meatface for now. I think I'm just going to remove him rather than play him so that we can move along a little quicker. This campaign is fine without 5 people. It was for like 3 to 5. And then with us also we have Azula. What's up, Azula?
Hello, everybody.
And you are playing... Who are you playing? You're playing...
Leon something.
Leon Amaranthia.
There you go.
That's right. And you are a wood elf cleric. Okay, and then also we have Aloe. What's up, Aloe?
Hey, how's it going?
You are playing Ari Strongbow, right?
Yep.
Sweet. And then lastly, but not least, we have Rainbow, aka Prism Pieces. What's up?
Hey, not much. I'm playing Keith Silverspoon.
Oh yes, and Silver Spoon. It was Keth Silverson, but apparently it's transformed into Keith Silverspoon now. so whatever. He kind of morphs back and forth between the two. Okay, so now let's recap last time. Last time we... Okay, so you guys can see all this now, right? So we started down here. How does this work? Camera point. Oh, cool. That's neat. All right. So we started down here. You guys encountered a couple goblins. You've worked your way through the dungeon, encountered more goblins. You talked to a giant mouth that was drooling everywhere. You kept making your way through, and we made it all the way into this room here. Oops, didn't mean to move her. And this room, if you notice, has the desk and the chair with the quill pen and the paper. And this room has been going crazy because it was expanding and it became like 400 feet wide and just was doing all sorts of crazy things until you guys figured that out. And if you recall, at the end, you walked to the door on the other side of the room, which there are 2 other doors, by the way. We did not describe them last time. I think they said there was only one. I was confused because I wasn't looking at a map. So, yes. So now there are 2 other doors if you would like to change your mind. You did open this door, though, and I believe... Which one of you ventured inside? Do you guys remember?
Rainbow, I think.
Was it
I
Rainbow
think it was
first?
Kath or Keith.
Okay,
No, I didn't go.
Keith Silverspoon.
I think I said I was following behind everyone.
Oh, okay.
Somebody went to explore the pickles. I don't know who it was.
Was it
Oh yeah,
Azula?
somebody, but
That
wasn't
was
me.
me.
Oh, okay.
It was
That was me, and I
Magnus.
knocked him over.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and-
Okay. So you walk into this room here. Let me get this opened up on my end. Got that. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and say that you haven't walked in there yet. Are you okay with that, Magnus? And say you haven't
Yeah.
knocked them over yet because I want to do this proper now, and I was kind of half-assing it last time. So...
That's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna just put you back up here. You're all in here. You know you've opened the door and you've seen the pickle room. Okay. All right, check this room out. It's a little pantry. Why a pantry? Because monsters have to eat. Believe it or not, the creatures that dwell in this dungeon exist even when you chumps aren't parading through their shit. The room reeks of vinegar. Shelves line the walls on either side of you, which contain oversized pickle jars, which probably accounts for the stink. Most of the jars are filled with just brine, but a dozen still contain enormous pickles, 2 feet long. The jars are wider than the shelves, so they stick out over the edge. Also, there's a 10-foot ladder blocking the middle of the pantry, leaning against one of the upper shelves. Alright, and you guys I think you can see this picture. Oh no. I guess it's... Okay, never mind. I can't show the picture. But anyway, yeah, you open the doors, you see there's a pantry in here, and you see a bunch of jars of pickles. And they are seem to be like a single pickle. Each jar has 1 pickle sitting in the brine. I'm at least going to read the quest text in Rick's voice, if not everything.
Please, everything.
All right. Oh, I forgot tabletop audio. One sec. Let's get that back going on here. A good one for this one. Can I do creepy? Try this one.
Can you do Benny Hill?
No, not that one. Let's try this one. Yes. Perfect. This is the music that's playing.
I feel like I'm actually there.
Okay, so you guys see the pantry that's open, and you see the jars full of pickles, and you realizing that they're going to be really easy to knock over.
My friends. Oh, nice music, Chev.
Oh, I forgot to turn that off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to ignore you, Joey, but we wanted to at least have turned the voice off for now. That's the quickest way for me to do that. I will server mute the bot. There we go. Alright, cool. You guys are free to do what you would do. So you're not in combat or anything. You guys can make choices. I'll turn this down a little bit more. It's still a little loud. But there really is only one way to go through this corridor here, and that's to advance through into the pantry.
Do you guys want to look at the other doors?
Hey guys, want to set up camp here and take a short rest or a long rest?
I think we just finished a long rest, right?
Did we? I think we did a short rest, but we never did a long rest.
I don't know what we did.
Can we
Yeah, I
do a
remember
long
because
rest?
you had to roll for your health.
Yeah, you did short rest. That's right. You have not taken a long rest yet, which you guys could do.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too. Get some of our heals back.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a long rest.
All right. So you guys are gonna just set up shop in here. Do you guys leave the door open, closed?
We're gonna close it carefully.
Okay. You close it carefully. And are you trying to like be stealthy or something?
No, I just don't want to knock the pickles over.
Okay. Okay. So the pickles are down here in this room here, and that door is. Did you close both doors? There's two doors. So there's this one. And there's this one.
I thought just one that we opened.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
I think we only opened one at this point, right?
No, you've opened two.
Yeah.
Because if you've seen into the pickle room, which is down here, then you had to open two.
Oh.
So we're gonna say you've opened them both.
Yeah,
Do you
we'll
close them both?
Yeah, we'll close them both.
Okay. Both doors are closed. The only room the only door in here now that is open is the one you came through. It's behind you guys. It's pretty close now. It's only like 20 feet away or 15 feet away.
Yeah, I'll run over there and close it and then run back.
Okay, you run over and close it. Alright, so I think every one of you has a bedroll, so you guys can put that on the ground, and you take a long rest, and you sleep through the night. Are you guys going to leave anyone awake to take watch? Because you only need to sleep for a solid 6 hours for it to count for a long rest, and then you can do some sort of leisure activity for 2 hours. And those rules allow
I
you
will
to...
take the long watch.
You want to take a watch? Okay.
I'll take the watch
go
because
first?
elves don't really sleep that much.
I'll take a watch.
Oh wait, do
I want to
elves not
sleep
have
under
to
the desk.
Is that true? Do elves not have to sleep? Am I...
Elves don't have to sleep much. If I remember correctly from
Are we talking about
the
D&D or movies?
No, from D&D,
Well-
in the rules. I think he's right. I think they can't be put to sleep, or don't have to sleep. I can't remember. I'll look it up here in a bit. That's fine. It's fine. There's not really... You're pretty safe in this room. You guys closed all the doors, so... does anyone do anything while you're here? I know if we have... I guess we don't really have any artificers, but there are little things that you can do, or if there's anything you can craft or whatever, feel free to do it now.
I am going to pull elvish bread out of my bag and eat it.
I'm going to cast one of my spells, Find Familiar, and I'm going to summon a black cat.
Okay.
Aw.
So that's going to be a ritual that you have to concentrate on, I think, for like 10 minutes. So you just sit with your arms folded and wait and meditate until the familiar materializes in front of you, just kind of fades into existence. It just casually walks in front of you and then curls up in your lap.
Want a cat? I don't think I can make a cat. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep under the desk.
Alright, you guys do anything else before you wake up?
No.
Okay.
Should we click long rest on our things?
Yes, on your sheets, go do a long rest. That's a good call. I'm glad you said that. So go hit that, and then I don't think there's anything you have to do. You just click it, and it resets up all the stuff that resets on a long rest on your sheets.
Yes.
Including, I'm pretty sure you, Leon, were out of spell slots. So you should be good now. You have a couple
Ooh.
of fresh spell slots.
Finally, I've been without spells forever.
Yeah, since the bat room,
Mm-hmm.
the bat cave.
Okay, so you guys get through the night, and then as you wake up, you begin to wake up. Let's see, I'm gonna roll a d4 real fast, actually.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that is a 3. I'm gonna do Leon. You are number 3.
Okay.
Alright, so you are the first to wake up. And as you wake up, you kind of hear this garbly sound, like, coming over. It's like kind of washing all the room. It's like... You know, you're not quite sure what you're hearing. But as you start to wake, it wakes you up even more. So you slowly wake up, you start to hear it, and then boom, you're awake. You're like, what the hell's that? Everyone else is still asleep.
I'm half awake. Who is choking on a... And I cut myself off.
Okay, or were you quiet or were you loud?
I said it out loud, like really loud.
Okay, so all the rest of you wake up with a start as you hear Leon shouting. And then as you
my pillow at him.
you listen and you hear the sound. It's like it's almost like static. It's like static, but kind of like a garbled voice almost. You hear it echoing around this room.
I'm gonna throw my pillow at Leon as hard as I can.
You're gonna do
Wake
what?
me
Now?
up.
I don't know what a radio is, but it sounds like a radio.
I said, pillow.
And yes, that's a good description. Yeah, your character wouldn't know what it is, but it does sound like a radio that you're just having a real hard time understanding what it's saying.
What did Rainbow say he was gonna do?
He
I'm gonna
threw
throw a
something
pillow
at
at him.
Leon.
Yeah, as hard as I can.
For waking you
like,
up?
are you actually trying to hurt him?
Yeah. No, just as hard as I can. But no, I don't think it's gonna hurt him. It's a pillow.
Oh, a pillow. I didn't hear what you
I
said.
think you
were
should have to
throwing.
roll to see if it hurts him.
Well, he's
Hold up.
because if you're not trying to hurt him, then you don't have to roll anything. But you did say as hard as you can. But it is a pillow, so I guess that wouldn't really hurt. All right,
Okay,
so
I get hit with the-
as Keth wakes up, you get hit in the face with a pillow, Leon.
Oh, fine. I hope it kills you first.
Keth, did you hear that? Or Keith, whatever you want to be called.
Witherspoon?
Yep.
You there?
I'm waiting for the clock to stop.
The clock?
Yeah, didn't you hear the music? It was playing music.
I'm
I guess
playing
the mic
music.
didn't pick that up.
I'm playing background music. If it's too loud, I can turn it down.
No, my clock was playing music because it's the top of the hour. So I was waiting
no.
for that.
I didn't hear that.
Oh.
Yep, I heard you. And I get up and what door is it coming from? Or do we not know?
Now you threw the pillow at Leon, and then what'd you say back to Keith? Azula.
He said, I hope it kills you first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm highly annoyed by his character, so I just kind of ignore him because he kind of woke me up in a harsh way.
Can
Azula,
I go
are you
up
there?
to...
Go ahead, Ari.
Can I go up to the Pickle Room door and like put my ear against it and see if the noise is coming from there?
You can. Okay, so as you walk across the room, if you're actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you do a perception check for me.
Perception. Okay. 7.
7. Oh, you're having a real hard time distinguishing where it's coming from. It does not sound like it's particularly coming from that door.
Can I go to the next door and check again? Like the one that's to the right? Well, I guess it would be on my left, but on the right side on the map.
Yes, you can. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna have the cat see if it can tell where it's coming from.
There we go. Okay, so you go to which door? Is it this one on the bottom or the top?
Bottom
Here?
right.
Oh, bottom right. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so you open the door and you look inside.
Wait, no, I was just listening.
Oh, you're just listening. No.
I
Okay.
didn't want to open it.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
Alright, so again, roll me another perception check then.
Okay. 10.
10. Yes. Okay. So as you keep listening, you've walked around the room a little bit. You're starting to be able to discern a little bit of a pattern of like where it's coming from. It's pretty like it's echoing and it's so pretty ubiquitous around the room, but you definitely feel like it's coming back from the direction that you came from. So back this way.
Can I have my cat confirm that?
Can I tell the rest of the group that I think it's coming from the door we came from?
Yeah, sure. You don't have to ask. Just tell them.
Hey guys, I think the noise is coming from where we were just at, the other room. I don't remember what it's called.
I have my cat go and check that door and just kind of listen by the door and see if that's where it's coming from.
Which door? This one or right here?
Yeah, the one that she said that it was coming from. She thought it was coming from where we just came from.
No, she doesn't think it's coming from a door. She just heard it coming back.
I thought you said I thought it was it was coming from a certain direction.
Yeah, because you were over here, right? And then you heard it coming from back this way.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have the cat check the very top door.
Okay. So your cat's just a familiar, so you can give it simple commands and it can go listen, but you can't like talk to it, so it can't really tell you anything. Just so you know.
I think I can control it, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
Look it up for me and read it to me, but that's fine. I'll just let it go for this one because you're just checking the door. It's not a big deal. So you go and listen. Your cat listens to the door and doesn't really hear anything different than what Ari heard.
It says I can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah, like I said, you can give it simple commands, but you can't carry on a conversation with it. That's not how it works.
It says I can also see through the familiar eyes and hear what it hears.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, use that.
To the end of the next turn.
Oh heck, you should just send your cat in all the doors then and have them scout it out for us.
That's why I summoned them.
Heck yeah.
But Ari, as you get back closer to the group and you tell them about it, about what you heard at the doors, you can tell as you get back to the group that you're hearing the noise from the desk.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna go check it out then and see what I can find.
Okay. I forget.
Does he tell us he hears it from the desk?
I don't think I say anything. I just kind of notice it and then like walk over there while staring at it.
So you go stand over there on the desk and you see that the desk is old, but it has like this really old telephone, which is newer than the desk, like because it's obviously like 17th century shit you've been seeing so far. But now you're seeing something you don't recognize at all, but you as the player would know it as a modern telephone. But Ari has no clue what that is. But the sound is coming out of the speaker on the telephone.
So basically, it's black magic to us.
Essentially.
I'm gonna go and see what she's doing, and would I see that going?
I'm gonna go out on a limb though and say that in a world where you had to talk to a big goopy mouth to get through a wall, it's probably not that weird.
That's true.
I'm gonna go and walk over to the desk and see what she's looking at.
I want to like bite it. See if it's
Okay,
edible.
so
Trying to figure out what it is.
you guys are looking at it and you see the phone, and it has a bunch of buttons on it. It's like a conference phone, basically.
Right.
The handset is attached with a cord, but it's got like the speed dial buttons on it, and then little red light next to one of them.
I don't know what that is. My character doesn't know what that is. So I'm gonna see the desk is making that noise, and I'm gonna pet it. And I'm gonna go, "It's okay, buddy. It's okay."
And I'm over there chewing on a phone.
You're chewing on it?
I said I bit it.
Oh, I thought you weren't serious.
No, I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Okay. All right, you bite it and it tastes plasticky. Do you bite the cord?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she would. She doesn't know any better. I guess I would, because that's probably the only thing I could get my mouth on. If it's like that big of a phone.
How hard do you bite it?
I think she should have to roll for that.
Well, that's why I'm asking questions to get to a roll.
Well, I'm just seeing if it's edible, so I don't think I would have bit it super hard, but like.
Okay, so no, you
Just
try
trying to see what it is.
you try to nibble it, you crimp it a little bit, the cord, but no, it doesn't taste good, and no.
I look at Aria. What kind of elf are you?
It tastes like one of those Nintendo cartridges.
Well, you're a wood elf, so she must be a plastic elf.
Wow.
Barbie elf.
I'm not even safe gear.
Azul, I don't mind if you go AFK, but if you could please just say something before you do.
I didn't have a choice. Thing came up really quick. I couldn't handle.
Just say BRB
couldn't,
and then mute. Like, it doesn't have to be very long. Just say something so I know.
Yeah, my bad. Okay,
I appreciate
my bad.
it.
Okay, well, since I see it's not really edible, I kind of lose interest in it and walk away.
Okay. You don't do anything else with it?
I'm gonna,
Eh.
when she puts it down, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna, like, not knowing what it is, just kind of put it to my ear, like, shake it, put it to my ear, put it upside down, tap on it, like,
Okay.
just
So as you
You're
lift
gonna
it
bite
up,
it
you
too?
see that it's attached to the desk with a cord, and the cord is going into a little hole that's drilled in the back of the desk. And you turn it up, and as soon as you turn it upside down, the handset falls off and hits the desk, and now it's disconnected from the thing. And now all of a sudden the sound stops coming out of the speaker, and you still hear the sound, but it's quieter. It's coming out of the handset now.
okay, so I'm gonna pick up the headset and, like, place it to my ear to try and figure out what exactly it is that
Okay.
I'm hearing.
So you hold it up to your ear, and as you listen, you just hear like two.
Hello?
Like two.
You're lying
hear it.
too?
I see her talking to that little device she said, and I ask her, Hey, is someone trapped in there?
I think so. Blink twice if you need help. I don't know. I think he said butt too. Does anyone else want to try and give this a try?
I'm standing over, staring at the wall, not even paying attention, thinking about what kind of food I'm going to eat when I get back to my realm.
Back to wherever the hell you came from, you don't know.
Well, I don't know what they mean by butt to or lies to. So I'm just gonna just kind of show it to everyone and be like, I don't understand. There's something trapped in here and there's a butt involved. I really don't understand.
Can we see the numbers?
So you see the buttons on the phone do have numbers written next to them in common. And
I'm gonna ponder it.
1 through 8.
Should I roll to see if I understand that I should push the button?
Wait, there's no 9?
I want to walk over and grab the phone.
So it's not a number pad, Aloe. It's 9. It's like 8
Oh.
speed dial buttons. If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Old-fashioned phone.
Like they're buttons for different lines, basically.
Mhm. Different channels or whatever.
I'm going to walk over and take the phone from,
And Rainbow, I'm not going to make you roll. You decide if your character understands what that means or not. And go ahead, Azula. Hello?
I'm going to walk over and take the phone from her. From him.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you willingly let go of the phone, Magnus?
I'm going to take the phone. And I'm going to...
Magnus, do you willingly let go of the phone?
Yeah, I give him to him.
Okay.
I
Go
grab
ahead.
the phone and I just full on just lick it from the top to the bottom with one leg.
Oh, God. Oh.
I just turned to you and I'm like, what kind of elf are you? Making a disgusted face.
Alright. It mostly
Is
tastes...
that I was just like, I'm out of ideas.
It mostly tastes very
Pandemic.
plasticky. But when you get to the earpiece, you wonder what the little added waxy flavor was.
Ew.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the phone back with like 2 of my fingers and there's someone trapped in here with butts, right? There's a butt person in here. And you
It's a
just
very-
lick them.
Very
I lost my
serious
taste.
situation.
I lost my taste days ago.
It's up to you guys. You're trapped in here, in this room. You can go through doors, you can play with the phone more.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I'm bored,
guys,
so I'm gonna go look through that door on the bottom right. I'm gonna actually open it this time.
Okay.
I have no interest in the phone
I go to
whatsoever.
stop you, and I remind you that I have a cat. I have a cat.
Oh yeah, you do have a cat. I'm like, alright, fine, let the cat go in first.
Okay.
So I just open up enough for the cat to go in, and I'm gonna.
But I'm
take-
like peeking right
yeah,
behind the cat.
Are you
I'm gonna
being
have it go in, and I'm
stealthy?
Oh, the cat is. Oh,
Do you
do I have
leave
to
the door
stealthily open the
open?
door? No, it's just cracked up for a cat to get in.
Wait, we're closing the cat in there?
No, we're gonna keep the door gapped open.
What's
but
the
just
cat's
fall-
name?
The cat's name is Dog.
Oh my
Are you
god.
serious?
Yeah.
I watch the cat as it
Wow.
walks. If it dies, we eat it.
I think it's just response.
Meat is back on the menu, boys.
Yeah.
So and what I was saying was the door's going to stay open, but just big enough for a cat to get in and out.
Okay, hold on. I'm making you a token for dog.
Oh my god. Looks like meat's back on the menu. Oh
God,
my
my
god.
I'm pretty
God,
sure
my O.
it just despawns if it dies.
Alright. I need to drag a image. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. I'm going to search for a cat. Sure, perfect. Let's do that one. Oh, why is that not working? Alright, I guess I gotta download the photo first for it to work.
A photo of what?
Of a cat.
Is it a cute cat? I just
Yeah.
picture this thing being super adorable with like really big eyes.
Oh, there was something on that phone.
Wow.
Probably contracted something, honestly.
He's a pandemic elf.
I couldn't have contracted anything worse than what I'm traveling with right now.
The feels, man. Right in the feels.
It's fun coming up with. Wait. Bad thought.
Oh.
Why can't I? There, save to files. Alright, guys. One sec.
You're good. Do we just speak like okay? If we're out of character, do we just start speaking out of character, or do we need to notify you that we're speaking out of character?
No, you can speak out of character. This is why people do a voice usually. Because then when they're their character, it's their voice, and when they're not their character, that's not their voice. So that's what makes it easy. But you can even just do a slight thing, like give your character just a slight twang or something, you know? Like just do, if you do something to distinguish it, it becomes very natural. So you can just go straight from, "Hey Ari, come over here and try to pick this lock for me," and then go back to your normal voice. Just something. It doesn't have to be crazy.
I bet my character has a lisp.
Yes, I want to hear it. Do it. Alright, I can't figure out how to add a picture to this token, so I give up. We'll do it later.
That's okay.
What did you
Alright.
say about a lisp?
Let's see. This. Oh, I thought I gave this light or the ability to see in the dark. Oh, but it's not part of the party. Okay, hold on. I have to add it to the tracker. And I have to make it friendly. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see in here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This could be
that
very
says it the
catty.
dog.
It's gonna be very cat-like and sneak in there and see if it can see anything.
Alright, roll me a stealth check, please.
A cat being cat-like. What kind of cat does that?
A cat named Dog.
Alright, that's gonna be a 25. It's not a nat 20, but it's 25.
25, okay. Alright, so let me open this reference here and see what you see. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so as you go in, you're seeing and like here, like you can experience the senses of your familiar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you walk in as the cat, it stinks really bad. Stinks like old hamburger meat in here. Before you can come to appreciate the delicious bouquet, you see 5 zombies hunched over another rotten-looking figure in a plush-ass chair. It looks like the zombies are gesturing accusingly at the figure, which appears to be tied up. You miss a lot of the nuance of the zombie debate, though, since they're just grunting and moaning.
Is the person tied up a zombie?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have the cat come back. quietly.
Or wait, let's see. Actually, yes, the person tied up is a zombie.
Okay.
It's it looks different than the others though.
And they're talking.
Well, they're
Yes. Let me just get these out here. Okay, so here's the.
I'm definitely having my
in the
cat
chair.
sneakily come back to me and then get in the room.
Okay. But you go back. You left the door cracked, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And as soon as the
dog
he's in,
makes
I'm
it
gonna
back
shut
out
the door.
successfully. Okay, shut
I'm
the
gonna
door.
shut the door real carefully.
Great.
And I'm gonna go, there's zombies in there. There's like 5 or so.
Zombies. Ugh.
Yeah, there's supposed like rotten meat in there.
What about in this other room? And I point at the one that's like right next to that door. Because there's a door right next to the one he just looked in, right?
Yes, this door here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing with that door.
Okay. So your cat tries to go up to the door, or you could try to open the door for your cat, and you cannot open the door.
No. It's hold on, I think I can lockpick it. Yeah, I can lockpick it. I have
Okay.
a tool.
You go ahead and you try to stick your lockpick in there. I'm not even gonna have you roll. And as soon as you do, you hear a shing, and the lockpick is kicked back out of the lock.
Oh.
And it's like
We
it
turn back
like
to
sparks.
Magnus. Hey Magnus, I think we're gonna need your magic for this one.
My character's still like stuck on the phone.
Still
he's
stuck on
really
the-
concerned about. He's
Just
really
bring 'em with
concerned
you.
about the thing.
Just bring him with you.
All right, picks up the phone, starts walking over.
All right, so as you do, you get to about right here, and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
That. Right? Is he gonna be nice to me?
Tell me what the roll was.
Ooh.
21.
21. All right, so as you get to this point, you almost fall, but you catch yourself as the phone is yanked out of your hands and falls on the floor, crashing behind you. And you almost fall because the cord, it was attached to the desk, and you didn't unplug the cord. So you pulled it as far as it would go, and then it yanked it out of your hands, almost knocking you over. And the phone hits the ground, and as soon as it does, it breaks into tiny little pieces, and one of the buttons on the front of the phone gets pressed, and it's the second one from the top, and the little red light kind of blinks on and then sputters off, and then you just hear the sound stops from the phone. You don't hear anything from the phone. But you hear off in the distance, coming from behind one of the doors. None of you can tell which. You just hear, "God damn it!"
My character is gonna be like, "Oh no! Well, I don't know if he's trapped anymore."
It was safer when I licked it.
I don't think he's in the phone anymore. I heard him.
All right, so what are you trying to do over here?
So I guess they want me to detect magic.
Yes, this door is locked. We need help opening it.
Alright, so I cast detect magic.
Okay. And as you do the ritual to cast Detect Magic, you suddenly see an aura coming from the doorway here. Basically, it's the shape of the entire doorway. And it almost looks like some kind of barrier, a magical barrier of some kind.
I'm gonna turn to them and be like, "Well, that right there is a barrier. Good luck."
How do we break it? Wait a minute.
Wait, I don't see any bears.
That's
God.
because, my friend, you don't have the eyes of the seer. I don't know. I don't know how to break it. I don't
Isn't
know.
that a
I don't
song?
make up this
The Eye of the
stuff.
Seer?
Magnus.
Isn't that a song, The Eye of the Seer? I think I heard that before.
What if I kick it really, really hard?
You can
Chances
try.
are you're gonna hurt yourself.
I'll just
But,
tell you
like,
now,
you
you're
just
probably
like
not going to
over
get through the door. Just so you guys don't spend a
Oh.
ton of time trying futilely.
Okay.
I'm not looking for you. Hey guys, why don't we just go to the pickle door?
Yeah, I
I
like
roll
that
my
better than
eye.
the zombie door.
I roll my eyes at the company. It's pretty obvious the door is locked. We're gonna have to go to the zombie door.
uh,
I just said
um,
that we
So
should go to
pick
the
the
pickle
door it
door.
is.
Keith,
Walks over to the pickles.
Keith, as you're walking over to this door over here to the other door, you remember something really strange about the room you were in. As you're walking around, the zombies, they have they still have rotten flesh, right? Like zombies do, but none of them had any butts. No butts. That was a detail I forgot to point out.
That's weird, isn't it? None of the zombies have butts.
I guess they aren't thick.
So,
Oops.
like, was there just an empty space between, like, their torsos and their legs? Like,
It would just be the pelvic bone, but yeah, like it's missing the flesh where their butts would be. But they have rotten flesh
Okay.
everywhere else.
gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, let's go check out the pickle room.
Alright, so you guys all walk up to the door. Does anyone open it?
Sure.
Okay, you guys gotta decide who opens the door.
Well, we all
I'll
know what
open the
happened
door.
last time I did, so.
Alright, Liam.
I'll open the door.
You walk up and you open the door. Okay, you see the little tiny hallway. It's pretty small between you and the pantry. And you know that beyond the other door is the pantry full of jars of pickles.
I'm gonna draw my mace, and I know that's gonna require some kind of roll, right?
Not to draw it, no.
Okay, I'd like to draw
Are
it.
you talking about it? You gonna take it out or you gonna draw a picture of it?
Well, as soon as I figure out which one, I'm gonna hit you with it. I'm gonna draw
Well, the
it,
cat's gonna-
and I'm gonna. We're heading towards the zombies, right?
No.
No,
We all agreed to go to
Oh.
the pickle room.
Harley. You go
I
see
heard
the
pickles.
zombies if you want.
Just let me walk along the wall and accidentally knock one of the jars of pickles off of the shelf.
Wait, did you ask the group if we were going to see the zombies? Because if you did, I wasn't going to say anything. I would just be quiet and let you figure it out.
Did
Uh,
you, Liam?
Yeah, I was literally talking to the company. Sorry, I didn't specify.
You're
I
good.
wasn't asking for real. I knew what we were doing.
So my dog's gonna jump on my shoulders and just kind of stand there. I'm gonna follow whoever went in.
Yep, I'm going to go in too.
Magnus, bringing up the rear?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so Leon, you're at the front of the line. You guys all have to be single file in this little hallway. But you, again, if you want the description of the scene, it's a bunch of jars of pickles. And they're all very precariously situated. Like, the jars are a
Okay.
little wider than the shelves, so it's, like, going to be real hard to get through here without knocking one down.
Well, I have, as an elf, I have really good, what's the word for moving, like,
Acrobatics?
I think that might
Nimble?
be it, yeah.
Dexterity?
Where I don't try to touch. Yeah, that word thing.
That word thing.
I'm going to try to sneak through the jars without hitting them.
Okay. Roll me
But I'm gonna
a
hit one.
acrobatics check.
11.
11?
You knock them all down.
Okay, so you walk inside, and as soon as you do, you jostle one of the jars, and let's see, creature that 5 or more. Okay, so you did not fail it by 5 or more. So you jostle one of the jars as you move through, but it does not fall.
I turn my head around and sneer at the other, sneer at my, sneer at the company.
Hold on,
This
sorry.
is why elves
I'm
are
supposed to
better.
read. I read through this once already, and yet I still get confused. As you jostle the jar, the 2-foot-long pickle in the jar you just jostled turns to face you, which is to say, the pickle has a face. Let me say that again. It's a pickle with a face. It starts to headbutt the jar from the inside, edging it toward, you guessed it, the edge of the shelf.
And this is after he sneered back at the company and was
Yeah,
like, "That's why I'm the best elf."
For a sec, he was fine because he didn't knock it down, and then he turned to sneer. And while you turned and your face moved past the jar, you noticed the pickle turn to look at you before it lunged towards the side of the jar and puts a crack in the jar, and you jump about a centimeter.
I yelp and move backward and knock the other jar behind me off of the fan.
No, you don't tell me what you do with the environment unless you're intentionally trying to knock the jar down.
Okay.
I will tell you if you accidentally knock something down. Like, accidents are things I tell you about. Does that make sense? You just tell me. You pretend to be your character in this space and tell me what your character is doing. Don't tell me the results of it. I will tell you the results of it. Does that make sense?
Okay. I put my hands up and push against the jar that is the one that's headbutting.
Okay. All right,
to keep it from falling.
You push it back. You push it back onto the shelf, and it is just sitting there. And it keeps headbutting, but you know you're a lot bigger than a pickle, so you're able to hold it there. Do you just keep holding it against the shelf, or do you pick it up?
I just stare at the pickle as it, while it's looking at me. So I'm just pushing it and holding the jar up there because it's jostling pretty hard, isn't it? You said it was moving it pretty easily.
Only because it was not being held on the shelf. And it put a little crack in the jar, but I mean the jar could just be old too. But as soon as you pick it up, you overpower it easily. It doesn't. It kind of jerks a little bit as it's trying to knock the jar around, but you've got a hold of it just fine.
I have my hands in the jar and I look at Magnus. Is this one of your friends?
But I'm gonna answer and be like, doesn't look familiar. The fashion's a bit off. Y'all for color, if you ask me.
You said that to the pickle?
I think to Lian.
To Lian? Okay.
Yeah.
Responding to me.
I want to peek in the room and just kind of see what's going on, if I can see from where I am.
Alright, so you have to move past Keith and his cat that's on his shoulder. Keith, do you allow Ari to pass?
Yeah.
Okay. So very carefully, you guys are able to move around each other. There's no jars in the hallway, so you're good. And then you said you peeked in the room? Okay.
So the cat boops her on the nose while she passes, though.
So you look in the room and you see just jars of pickles across all these shelves. They're all barely hanging off the shelves. And at the top of the room, there's a little hatch, which is this door over here. We're gonna pretend that's like a roof hatch.
I wanna carefully make my way past Lian and try to get to the hatch.
Okay, you're gonna go in even though Lian's in there already?
Yes.
All right. So you go to move past Lian, and I need you to roll me an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Oh god. I just roll it twice, right?
If you right-click it, it'll have a disadvantage option.
6.
Okay. You walk in. You try your hardest to not bump into anything, but because Lian is already in the way. Hold on, I gotta redo these tokens. There we go. Because Lian is already in the way, you are basically doomed. And you you bump Lian, and Lian barely manages to hold on to the jar she's got. And then because you bump Lian, you kind of move back a bit, and you bump a jar, which immediately goes falling off onto the floor and smashes. And let's see.
Attack of the pickle people.
It
Okay.
was inevitable.
So as it smashes, the pickle pops out and immediately begins wailing. And this... No, it doesn't wail, excuse me. It's just the sound of the jar wakes up some of the others. So I need to get the dice roller and do a d4. Oops. No. There we go. Oh, man. That was a 4. So, as soon as you do, this jar hits the ground, 4 other pickles just turn around. And they're all looking at all of you, and they immediately start headbutting the jar to try and push them off the shelf. The one that's on the floor, now free of its jar, begins to grow little pickle arms and little pickle legs.
Can I, move to try to secure the other jars on the shelf to make sure that they don't fall?
You need to roll for initiative, all of you do.
Oh. 21.
Okay, so that's 4 plus 1 more.
Eight.
Oops, one too many.
Rolled a 5.
Oof.
Okay, I'm going to turn off magnetics so that I can scatter these a little better.
I like the pictures of the pickles.
It didn't come with one, so I just googled Pickle Rick.
Oh my god.
Aww.
Alright, Lian, Ari, I'll put you... There we go. Without the magnetics, without the snapping, it's much easier. Okay. Yeah, so the 4 on the shelf, I'm actually going to say there's 1 on this side, 1 on this side, 1 over here, and 1 way over here. And then the one on the floor is the one in the middle. That's the one that's actually getting up and has little pickle legs and arms now. Now, all of you roll for initiative and give me your numbers.
I got 8.
8.
I got
Okay.
5.
And Magnus got 5. Okay.
I got 21.
Ari got 21. Okay. And Lian.
18.
Okay.
Or is
I'll
initiative
do
to
it
go out
better.
drinking legally now?
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Oh, I gotta go turn this status bar on. Hold on. Bottom bar. There we go. Oh, and I gotta roll... Oh, it auto-rolled initiatives for them. Sweet. That's cool. Alright, then we just go ahead and hit start then, I guess. And Ari, you are up first. I'm gonna
Oh boy.
turn off the overlay. There we go. So, Ari, let's get some combat music going on here, actually. Let's see. Combat. The Wild Hunt.
So I attack first.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take my longsword and do a double-handed attack with that.
Okay.
At the pickle on the floor. Sorry.
There we go. Okay, so you take your longsword and you do a double-handed attack. Are you gonna bring it like down on top of the pickle?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me look at the stats of one of these guys. So that's gonna be L2. He's the one on the floor. So go ahead and roll your attack roll then.
22.
Okay. That is going to hit. So roll your damage.
11.
Okay. Let me look at this guy real fast. Oh yeah. This pickle immediately stands up, grows its legs, stands up, and you charge in and splat. You just slice the pickle right down in half, and it just falls to either side. One eye on each side just blinks at you twice, like a couple times. Ding, ding.
So is it dead? Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's not moving, but it still acts like it's fine, sort of. I guess, like its eye is open on both halves.
Creepy. Okay, can I like move to try to keep one of the other jars on the shelves, or is that too much of a second action? Like the one that's behind me. I can't tell what number it is.
So you can use let's see, you can use an action to do that, but it does require a whole action. So you can brace one of the jars. If you're trying to pick one up and like put it on the ground or something, that takes an action. But if you want
I'm
to
just trying to brace it.
Just
so
brace
it doesn't
one?
fall.
Okay. Yeah, so there's one right behind you. You can certainly just reach and try to brace it with your hand.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So you do that. That's good. Oh, actually, it's this guy behind you. They haven't fallen down yet. They're still in their jars. And he's pushing himself off the shelf. So that's the one you're trying to brace. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yep.
Got it. Okay, and that would be L1. Okay, good. All right. Let's see. Oh, what do I do for this? It's this one. Sweet. Okay. So L3. This pickle. Immediately, it's like on its third headbutt by now. And the jar goes flying onto the ground, and it splatters open, and the pickle immediately he grows arms and legs just like the other one, and he opens his mouth and he just looks excited, like like the face of in the token. It's creepy and scary at the same time. All right, that is gonna be. Let's see. What does he do? Hold on, I need to consult my resources real fast. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh my gosh, come on. Move the pickle out of the way so I can click the pin. Oh my lord, it keeps clicking the pickle. Why is it doing that?
It's click over it.
Oh, wait, I need this one. There we go. Fuck. Okay. The release of more frenzied fruits. Oh, I need to have you make a dexterity check, Ari. Everyone has to make a dexterity check on their turn.
Oh, okay.
Or excuse me, acrobatics specifically.
Okay. 15.
Okay, you're good. You managed to hold on to that jar just fine. Okay. Alright, I think I'm good now on that guy. Skills. I guess it would just be the plain attack. Okay, that's fine. Next person. That is Leon. You're up. You are in this room. You're still holding on to.
Okay.
You're still holding one of the jars on the shelf.
I thought you said that jar fell.
Was it that?
Or
Was
was
it
that
the
a
jar he
different
was
one?
holding? No, you knocked one down. You knocked one down from this side. So he's still.
But then I
L3.
slashed it in half, right?
Yeah, the one that is on the floor. Oh yeah, I gotta delete him. Let's see.
Okay. Is it okay to go?
Yes. There we go.
I take one of my hands off the jar and I turn the top of the jar and pop off the lid.
Oh, you take the lid off?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, the lid slides right off. The pickle immediately tries to jump out.
I grab the pickle. I grab the pickle with my free hand, and I bring it out to me, and I take a huge bite out of it.
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna be a grapple check with advantage. So that's gonna be a athletics check.
Okay, so just do an athletics now. I mean athletics, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Let's go, 21.
Nice. All right. So you
21.
grab the pickle out of the jar. You're just holding it, and immediately its eyes open, and it starts to sprout arms and legs. And just as the little nubs of its limbs start to grow, you immediately bite its head right off, and then the limbs just go limp.
Wait, he killed it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. They're very weak. All right, so this guy.
I'm just sitting there chewing.
All right.
How does it taste?
Next one. Okay, so the next one is trying to push past your hand, Ari. And he's going to go ahead and make an attempt to break your grapple with disadvantage. That's going to be a strength. That's a 7. And a 1. Okay, so that's a fail. And then this guy, he also pushes himself onto the ground, and the jar explodes, and he begins to grow his arms and limbs, and he charges after you, Leon, and tries to bite your ankle. He's going to roll a D20. That was a 7. So I'm assuming that does not hit. Actually, I know it does not hit. So this little ankle biter, he tries to bite you, but you don't even feel it. It's like he's trying to bite through your pants, and it's just like a tickle, and it's just.
Is it still my turn?
No, it's not your turn.
Okay.
You used your action. Unless you had bonus actions, I forgot to ask you.
No, I don't have any.
Okay. And then the L5 also busts down his jar, and he also runs at you and tries to gnaw your ankle as well, joining his friend. And he is going to roll another D20. And that's a 3. So again, they're just not bothering you at all. There's Alright, and the next person's turn is Is it not? Oh, it's Kate. It's Keith. It's Keith Silverson Spoon.
Silverson Spoon.
Wow, the name just keeps getting longer every time.
I'm gonna make
Rainbow,
my way
you
into
there?
the pickle room. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so you come inside here. Oh, that's dog.
And I am gonna attack one of the ones on the ground that's trying to bite our party member.
Okay, so you go to, what do? You trying to bite it? Is that what you said?
No, I just said attack. I'm gonna use my dagger.
Okay. Make a swing with the dagger then. Or a swipe.
12.
12. Let's see, what is this guy? That does not hit. You miss. They dance out of the way as the dagger goes swinging by. And and then they immediately come after you, and they're gnawing on your ankle. But they're not doing anything to hurt you. Do you use the bonus action to do the second dagger?
No, I'm gonna use my cunning action to disengage.
What is your cunning action? Remind me what that is.
That's what it says. It says cunning action. It's a bonus.
It's a
Or
bonus
rolls, I guess.
action? Okay. If it's a bonus action, you're good. Okay, then you're going to disengage. So you immediately stealth back into the shadows and go back the way you came, and you are now outside the room. Let's see, that would have been... Then back. Oh yeah, you're good. Sweet.
Wouldn't Dog have followed him if he
yes.
was on his shoulder?
Yes, sorry. There you go. Alright, oh, why can't we... You guys can't see in here. Oh, because it's not your turn. That's right, I forgot. Magnus, it's your turn. That's why it's got Magnus's vision right now.
I'm just gonna kind of shout at them. You guys need help in there?
Yes!
Oh, okay. Well, kind of walks in like, God damn it, and like magic missile.
Okay, so you walk in. By the way, I'm going to give you inspiration for that. I loved it. So go ahead and mark that on your sheet. It's like somewhere in the top right. You can just put a check in the box. Inspiration lets you get advantage on any checks that I have you make or attack rolls. You want whenever you want to spend that. Okay, so you walk in, you do magic missile on both the pickles that are ankle biting.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll. I think it's just damage. I don't think you have to roll for attack on magic missile.
Two.
2 damage. All right. Do you target? You targeted both of them, right?
Oh, it says 2 + 1, 3.
3. Okay. And did you target both missiles at one or both missiles at both?
Both missiles at both.
Okay. So the missiles enter the room. They fly past both your ankles, Ari and Leon, and just these little sparks of. Well, what do they look like, actually, Magnus? What do your missiles look like?
Well, obviously they're rainbow colored because
Okay.
fabulous.
All right, so these 2 rainbow missiles come zooming in, and they hit the pickles right in their little pickle faces, and they get knocked over, and they're just kind of flailing with their arms there, but they're still alive. Three damage. There we go.
I feel
And
like
then
your
with-
missiles would have little streamers behind them.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then
Confetti.
leave out real bitter.
And then I'm gonna moonwalk out of the room. My bonus action. Just moonwalk there.
Okay.
I just shout, "Thank you!"
All right, Ari, it's your turn again.
All right.
You do have one hand still holding that grapple on that jar.
Yep. I'm gonna use my other hand and swing the sword at the jar. Just try to slice right through it and the pickle.
Oh, right through. You're gonna smash the jar open.
I'm planning on going all the way through, slicing the pickle and the jar.
Are you moving your hand at the last second, or are you just that good that you're gonna just slice the jar while your hand's still there?
Oh no.
I'm going to move my hand.
Okay. All right. So just in one quick motion, you're just gonna be whoosh, like that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and do the attack roll then.
Okay.
Wait, isn't that a
11.
two-handed sword?
I can use it with one hand or two, I think.
Oh, okay.
It gives me different damage for each one.
Okay. I wasn't gonna say you couldn't do it, but if it was two-handed only, I was gonna make you do it with disadvantage.
Oh. I
right.
could do either.
What'd you roll?
11.
11. That oof. All right, so you bring the sword down on the jar, but as you move your hand away, the sword ends up impacting just the shelf as the pickle's like, ha! Pushes the jar the rest of the way off. And he falls to the ground and sprouts little arms and legs.
Oh my gosh.
And he gets up and he just looks at you like...
So for my bonus actions, there's one that says 2-weapon fighting. Does that mean I can use my sword again? Or no? Or can I use my bow?
No. 2-weapon fighting is... If you... No, because you had to hold the grapple with one hand and you had the sword in the other. So you would have to... Yeah, you would have to be like drawing a single-handed weapon. Right? Because you would have sheathed it.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to retreat to the hallway.
Okay. Alright. So you go to run back to the hallway. Pick up the token. Okay. And as you do, this little guy runs right after your ankle for an opportunity attack and tries to bite it. And he manages to get just under your pant cuff as he rolls a... Oops, come on. Why does it always have the last thing I did in there? A 17. So he actually finally bites some skin. One of the pickles does. No. And let's see. You feel a sensation as you are infected with the curse of the lycanthropickle. Let's see. You have a 20% chance to be afflicted with the curse of lycanthropickle after being wounded by a lycanthropickle. The curse lasts for 3 days. So if it's a 20% chance, then I'm going to roll a D100. And if it's 20 or lower, then you're infected.
Oh no.
It was a 41. So, no, you're good. So he just bites you. I feel like when it bites me,
I would just shout out, "I don't want to be a pickle!"
He bit you for 1 damage, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be a pickle.
I don't want to be a pickle.
Alright. Close that for now. Okay, so you make it out of there. It does bite you for 1 damage, but you do successfully make it out of the corridor and into the room. And that is Leon's turn now. You are surrounded by 3 angry pickles.
Okay.
I do have one question though. Since you ate a pickle, does that have you have a roll too for that?
Yeah, what if you get the curse from eating the pickle?
That's a good point. That is a good point. I should have thought of that, huh?
You should roll for it.
I'm gonna let everyone vote. Do we let him off the hook, or does he have lycanthropiclia?
I think he has to roll for it.
I want to see the roll.
The roll?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, duh. I forgot. We gotta do the roll. Okay. 65. Alright. He's good. Alright,
Wait, so I have it?
Okay, so
No.
I shouldn't
okay.
have said anything because, like, it's easier for me to talk things out loud, but I probably shouldn't have said anything. I should have just done the roll and then told you if you have it or not. But remember that your characters don't know anything. You have no reason to suspect that you're sick or anything. So,
Okay.
because
Well,
none
before
of
you
you have
brought
gotten
up-
infected, so characters wouldn't know that that's even possible yet.
Before you brought up
stared-
the infection, I was gonna yell, I don't want to be a pickle anyway.
Well, I'm gonna give you inspiration as well.
Oh, thanks.
I appreciate you guys trying to roleplay.
Does it apply to my next turn?
So no, that's whenever you want. You can only have one. If you mark it on your sheet at the top, it's like a checkbox. It's like either checked or not checked. And then when you can spend it whenever you want, and you can. I'll tell you what the roll is, and then you can tell me if you want to use it or not. You cannot roll and then say, "Oh, never. I want to use my inspiration and add again when your roll's bad." So, if you want to add it before you roll, then you can.
Got it.
All right, Leon, what are you up to?
Okay, well, you said they're biting at my ankles, so I'm just gonna like shake my leg a little, like I'm trying to like shoo them away, and I take
Okay.
another huge bite at the pickle.
Well, that means you gotta
Which
pick it
one?
up.
Wow.
That means you gotta pick it up, right? So roll me a acrobatics check.
Okay.
Oh, actually, roll me 2 because you need to roll one for
All right. 20.
natural 20.
Yep.
Oh
No.
wow. Oh,
It was a 19 plus 1,
okay. No, natural 20 is you rolled the 20 on the d20.
and then a 19, 18 plus 1.
Okay, cool. So you don't knock any more jars down, and you are able to bend down and scoop one up. Which one? The middle one, L4, the L1, or the L5?
It's the middle one.
Middle one, L4. Okay. So you pick him up, and you take a bite out of him. And I'm gonna that's, like I said, you don't even have to roll for that. If you're biting his head off, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to do that, so he be dead.
And all you can hear is
Alright, and D100.
Don't forget the D100.
I know. I got it. 86.
Wow.
Alright, so you still have no idea that this possibility exists.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep eating the pickle.
Wait, you're gonna continue to eat it?
Well, I mean,
He's like chewing it.
that was basically. Yeah. That
Oh,
was
I think you
basically
meant
my
like
turn.
take more bites.
I was gonna say, every bite you gotta roll.
I mean, if I can still take another roll, I'll do it.
It's just food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like
So-
that when the pickles die, it leaves behind like a blood splatter and bones. Like these pickles aren't boneless.
I don't have any control over the death animation. Shut up. The pickles have little pickle skeletons, okay? Okay. Alright. That's it for your turn then, Leon?
Yes, it is.
Okay. It is now Pickle number 1. He runs to bite your ankle. And that is a D20. That's a 9. So he's still not able to. Your pant legs are covering your ankles just fine. You tucked them into your shoes or something.
Nice.
Alright, the second
Special
one
Elvish pants.
tries to do the same thing. 13. Oh, I forget which way the tie goes. Your AC's 13, right? No, it's 18. Oh, never mind. You're not hit. Okay.
I talk while I'm eating. You can't get through my Elvish pants.
They're trying to munch through your pants, but they can't get there. Alright, Keith, you're up.
Yeah. Go into the back in that room.
You're
You
going
go back in the room and yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go to the one that's closest. I'm gonna kick it as hard as I can to the wall.
Kick it. Okay. Roll. Do an unarmed strike for me.
Unarmed strike.
In your actions. It might not
30,
have a-
22.
That's the attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay. And then roll the damage if there's a roll. Otherwise, just tell me the static damage.
Oh, there's not a roll. It just says 2? Oh, wait. It did roll 2. Yeah, 2.
2. Yeah, like you can click it and it'll just say 2, but it's like just static if it doesn't have a die. Okay. Or a plus, I think, for the modifier. Alright, so 2, and this guy, is he hurt? No. So, tell me what happens. He's still alive, but tell me what you just, what happened to him, because I'm going to let you fling him wherever.
I kicked him like pretty high in the wall, and then he fell down. After he hit the wall,
he fell on top of the shelf right here. As you kicked him across the room. He hit the wall, and then just fell on the shelf.
And I'm gonna disengage again and leave the room.
Okay. Bonus action disengage, and you leave the room. Awesome. And the pickles do not chase you, because you were able to get out of there stealthily. Alright, now it is Magnus. Are you
So
too
I'm gonna
good for
shout
your party
again.
this time?
I'm gonna shout again. You still need help?
Like, so you're still in the hallway, right? Or did you go back all the way out?
I went all the way out.
Oh, okay. That would have cost you an opportunity attack, but we'll let it slide this time. So you're all the way out here, and you shout back if they need help. So I guess that would just be to you, Leon. Do you say anything back?
I can't say anything back. My mouth is full of pickle. You just hear.
I didn't catch that. Is that yes?
I think he said close the door. He's fine.
I'm gonna be like, well, I think that's a fine, so he can handle it and pass my turn.
Okay. Ari, you're up.
Do I have a shot on any of the pickles from where I am, like with my bow?
No. You would probably need to be right here in order to get a shot on this guy back here. And you need to be around Leon somehow to get a shot on this guy who's trying to get her ankle from under here.
I mean, she could shoot right through him.
I mean, you could shoot
Can I
through
take
Leon, yeah, that's right.
No. Can I take a few steps forward then, and then use my bow to shoot at the one that's not right behind Leon?
Yes, you can come to this square here, and you can shoot the pickle on the shelf in the back there.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
$13.
13. That is going to be a hit. Tell me the damage.
11.
Alright, so tell me what happens to this pickle on the top shelf.
Is it still in a jar?
No, it's been out. Remember,
It's on
he
the
got
top
kicked
shelf?
up
Still
there. What?
Oh.
Yeah, was it Rainbow just kicked him?
I didn't realize he went all the way up there.
Yeah.
I guess my arrow would go through him and like pin him to the wall.
Alright,
up
so
there,
he's
maybe?
peeking over the edge of the shelf, and all of a sudden, he gets stuck to the back wall here with an arrow, and he is dead.
Yay.
Alright, let's see. That was your attack. Do you have any bonus actions?
Can I move as a bonus action? I just have 2 weapon fighting in bonus action.
Movement doesn't require any actions. You just have 30 feet of movement. So, like, the way that works is, like, if you were in this square up here, you would move down. Oh, it doesn't show the ruler until I'm done with it, huh? Hold on, let's see. So, like, see how this ruler, I can move this. So, like, you move here, move there, whatever, and it tells you the feet that you've totally moved. So, 18.6 feet. As soon as you get to 30, you've run out. So
I'm gonna move in the room a little farther then. That way I have a better shot on the other pickle if I need it later.
Okay. So you move in here. And I'll just put you over
Like to
here.
the left of Leanne.
Yeah. Even though there's not really a lot of room, you managed to squeeze in there. Okay. And then it is now Leanne's turn again. Here comes another pickle bite.
Okay. So they're still biting at my ankles, right?
Yes.
There's just one. But
Okay. I'm gonna, this is gonna be 2 things. I'm gonna take another bite out of the pickle that I'm still holding, but then I'm gonna use my free hand and pick up the second one and just yeet him across the room.
Alright.
There's only one pickle left.
Yeah, there's only the one
He still has
left.
one in his hand.
But he had the body of the one that he just bit in his hand still.
Oh. The dead one.
Yeah. Roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Oh God, a 2.
Alright, so as you reach down, the pickle bites your finger for 1 damage. And we roll
Ow!
on the D100, 45. You're safe still. So you take 1
He
damage.
also,
Alright. What?
Didn't he also take another bite out of the pickle? Isn't that to another well?
No, he tried to reach down to pick it up to take the bite and got bit himself.
Oh, no, I thought you said he bit one pickle.
Wait,
and
doesn't
tried
he
to
still
eat the
have
other
to
pickle.
roll then if he got bit?
Yeah, I did roll. He got a 45.
Oh. Gotcha.
I thought you said that he took a bite out of the pickle he was holding, and then he went down and picked the other one up and eat it.
I don't know.
Technicalities. They rolled for it. Move on.
Yeah, there's only the one, and he tried to pick it up and it bit him. I don't know what he was doing with the dead carcass of the other one, but it doesn't matter. All right.
This conversation's happening.
It's this little guy's turn. Oh, he's going to try to bite you again.
Let's go.
D20. That is a 7. So still nothing. It's not able to get through. It is Keith's turn.
And who's next to me? What's your name? His name?
Magnus.
I'm gonna look at Magnus and go, do you think they're okay in there?
Oh yeah, they're fine. The one's eating them. The other one, well, God knows.
I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna go, yeah, you can probably right. I'm gonna lean on the wall and just like flip a coin.
What you're leaning around the wall and doing what?
I'm just leaning on the wall, just relaxing, Pick up
Oh,
for me
okay.
because
So you're
you
skipping your
decided
turn?
that they're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magnus, are you skipping your turn too?
You guys need help yet? I'll take the lack of answering as no.
I'll just
I don't
yell
need
back.
any help. I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're all right now. You guys can probably come back in, honestly.
All right, Ari, you're up.
Well, I guess I'll try to flash at it with my sword again.
Okay, roll me the attack roll then.
Gosh, 5. Does 5 do anything?
That is a negative. So you were trying to... Sorry, what weapon were you trying to do? Sorry, I was reading something.
Does the sword?
Sword, okay. So you bring the sword down, it clangs against the floor, but you miss. As this thing skitters around the other side of Lee and continue nibbling. Is there anything else you're going to do for your turn? Oh, my eyes blow.
No, there's not really anything else I can do.
Okay. Alright, Leanne, you're up again.
Is there any empty jars on the shelves?
There's tons of empty jars.
There
yeah,
is.
they're just full of brine.
That's right. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna grab the jar that I pulled this pickle out of,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna drop it on top of the remaining pickle that's biting at my ankles.
Just drop the empty jar on top of it, like opening
Yes,
down or
like
bottom down?
Bottom down.
Okay, so you're just gonna try and drop it. It's not a super heavy jar because it's empty.
Aw.
So,
Okay.
But you can certainly try it. Do you still want to try that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll an acrobatics check for me.
Alrighty. Oh God.
What was it? A 1? Was it a 1?
3.
Oh,
It's a 3.
Okay, so you drop this jar and it just lands on the pickle's head and just goes boink and then falls off the side of him and hits the ground. Just goes clink and then it rolls away. It doesn't even break.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna take another bite of the pickle that I'm holding while I look the other one dead in the eyes.
All right, I'll let you use your bonus action to have done the jar thing.
Oh, okay.
So you need to roll another acrobatics check. To try and
Alrighty.
pick it up. You're trying to pick it up, right?
No, I'm still holding the carcass of the old one, of the dead one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take another bite of it while I take another bite of that one while I'm looking when it's trying to bite me into the eyes.
I see. You weren't trying to do another action then. Okay.
Right. I'm sorry.
But I already said you could, so if you want to do an actual action, I will let you have used a bonus action for the jar falling.
No, I'm gonna just go ahead and just go on with it. I like the way it is.
Okay. Alright. Lycanthrope Pickle tries to bite you again. Ooh, natural 20!
Wow.
Oh,
You know what that means, right? I'm not gonna have to roll on that other table. If he bites you with a natural 20, I mean, come on, you get Curse of the Lycanthrope Pickle.
Lycanthrope Pickle. Jesus Christ.
Yes, so let me read you the curse.
Oh God, I'm afraid.
Let's see. The curse lasts for 3 days. Each long rest that you spend in a vat or a jar of pickling brine prolongs the curse by 1 day. A lycanthrope pickle can either resist its curse or embrace it. By resisting the curse, you can retain your normal alignment and personality while in humanoid form. You live a boring life, as you always have, burying your deep, raging, and murderous urges just like the rest of us. Okay.
The rest of us.
Some individuals see little point in fighting the curse and accept what they are. They can assume pickle form or hybrid form at will. Most lycanthropicals that embrace their briny natures succumb to bloodlust, becoming evil, opportunistic creatures that prey on the weak. In hybrid form, a lycanthropical has the same statistics as a never mind, that's just for the stats. In pickle form, you have no statistics, but you are indistinguishable from a pickle, because you're a pickle.
Oh boy.
So, okay, it does not specify your size. Are we turning Lian into a tiny pickle or a regular-sized person pickle? You
I
guys
think
vote.
it would be hilarious to see him as a regular sized pickle and then his little pickle army. I'm just saying.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so you watch, Lian, as your skin begins to transform and this green hue starts to go all over. So where'd you get bit? On the ankle. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so it's coming up. So it's going down your arms, coming up across your face as it completes your whole body. You feel your waist, which is normally slim, kind of balloon out, and you just kind of feel like a like a hot dog, because now you're a pickle. And you have these arms, these little just budgie arms that poke out of the side.
Does my character see this?
I spit out the bite that I had in my mouth. Uh-oh, I did a bad thing.
My character.
So I walk
My
in and I
character
go,
is gonna shout at him. My character's gonna shout at him. You know, Green looks pretty good on you. Not gonna lie.
Now is not the time.
Before she said that, I'm just yelling, oh my god, there's now a big one there.
And then after he says this is not the time, my character's gonna be like, so are you pickling for a fight?
Looks like you got yourself in a pickle there.
I just grumble.
So, Keith, it's your turn. The pickle is still the lycanthropical is still down there trying to bite people. It just bit Lian, and you watched Lian turn into a pickle.
Right, I'm gonna go stab it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a attack roll.
14.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
4.
4. All right. How does it die?
I'm gonna cut it into little pickle slices.
All right. So
For a burger.
Keith comes in and takes his dagger and just immediately just slices the pickle into like a bunch of little diced slices. All right. Let's go ahead and kill the music. We'll go back to something else. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so everything dies down. The room is now quiet. The only thing you can really hear after the end of it all is the drips of pickle juice and brine coming down off the shelves, shattered glass, the crunch of the shattered glass under your guys' feet. But you can all take a breath as the combat finishes, and there are no more pickles coming alive to eat you, except for Lian.
Wow.
Lian, are you choosing to resist the curse or embrace the curse?
What are my well, I would like to resist it, honestly.
Okay. So you're basically Lian then, but you look like a pickle for like 3 days.
Oh my god.
You feel very out of place.
Embrace the pickle. Be the pickle.
You've never felt so imposing in your life.
Can you still use the spells?
Yeah, you're still you can still do stuff. You're fine.
Could be worse. He could be a zombie without a butt.
That's True.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see, let's reset this encounter now. Oh, stop combat. Reset encounter. Perfect. How are we doing? You guys sound like you're tired.
I'm always tired. That's my secret.
Do we want to keep going? Is anyone needing to stop?
Up to you
Yeah, I've had a
guys.
really, really long day.
Yeah,
You guys
stop
want
here.
to continue without me? That's fine.
I'm not.
That's up to the rest of you guys. I'm fine to stop if we need to stop, and we can pick this up next time. But I'm also fine
Yeah, I
to keep
think that would
going
be-
if you guys want to too. So whatever.
I think if one quits, we should all quit for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with calling it here. We got a lot done.
Sweet. Sounds good. All right, we made it through the pickle room.
Yay!
I think the map helped. What do you guys think?
I like
Yeah.
it.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Way
prefer
much-
the
way
map.
much-
At least
Yeah.
help me because I can't picture any of this.
It helps with the visual, definitely.
I think you know what I also helped me with the pronouns, because like knowing that Magnus is a he is easy when his picture's right there. And same with Leon.
I like not having to ask like where people are. You can
Yes.
kind of see.
I was
It's nice.
wanting to try Theater of the Mind, but I just don't think. First of all, I don't think I paint a good enough picture with my words yet. I'm still practicing that. But I think the map just really helps take that load off of my mind, and obviously, based on your guys' feedback, I think you feel the same way. So
Yeah. When I
Awesome.
get tired, I have a hard time picturing it in my head too. Start losing track.
I wish I could show you guys what I can see on the DM view for this. It's pretty cool, but I'll show you that stuff when we're done, because right now it will be spoilers.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get to the wrap up. Did you guys? Oh, level up. Let's do level 4 now. Let's come back at level 4 next time.
So is this a short rest that we're taking?
Well, it doesn't have to be a rest at all. If you guys want to take a short rest, that's fine. I think you can do 1 short rest per day. I think that is, or 2. Is it 1 or 2? I can't remember.
Do you gain any health back by doing a short rest?
Only if you roll your hit dice. So when you take a short rest, you can optionally roll hit dice if you have any. Oh, and those of you who did roll hit dice, which I think was you, Magnus, last time,
Yep.
that should have reset or given you some back when you did the long rest today. So as soon as you get long rest on your sheet, you would have got hit dice back. Like half your hit dice,
Yep.
I think, comes back after a long rest. Awesome. So did you guys want to take a short rest then?
I don't know if it matters for my character right now. Either way,
Okay.
it's up to you guys.
All right. Well, we can talk about it next time. We'll just say you just finished the pickles off, and that's it for this week.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Joey, if you're still around, thanks for the commentary. It was cracking me up. Oh, that's the other question I had for you guys. Do you guys wish that you could hear what Joey's saying during the game, or do you like not hearing anything interrupting during the game? Like the chat. Obviously, we would stop it if it got crazy, but if you like hearing it when it's just a couple people, I can leave it on. But I wanted your guys' feedback on that one.
Just
Anyone
be
have a
like the
preference?
regulars and not randoms.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably do some sort of rudimentary hard-coded whitelist where it would only read
Guys, I
like
will be right back.
Joey
Okay.
or other people that were in our little circle here.
I don't mind the chat, honestly. Like, if it gets too crazy, you can always either ask them to not chat as much or just
Okay.
shut it off.
I
But
just
don't
wanted
mind
to try it this time without and see how I felt different, but honestly, I don't think I have an opinion, so that's why I figured I'd ask you guys. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. If you want to find more of our stuff, we have lots of clips going on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. I go live pretty regularly just playing games with friends. So you can find links to all of that stuff on chefcast.tv, except for TikTok and Instagram. I'm working on it. I have the program open right now to make that change. I need a TikTok and an Instagram icon on the site. But if you do want to find those before there's links, you can just search Chevcast TV, all lowercase, all one word. That's the same in both of those apps, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, and we will be back at this again next Wednesday.
Yay!
Ta-da!